And I'm still all weight reduced and etc. And reason behind that is because like it's really like there's no one in the car with me, so there's no point in having extra weight when I can go a little faster whenever I want to. Anyway, honestly, I kind of hate recording with the phone because it does all this weird white noise for like no reason at all. But the reason why I'm getting a cold air intake is because it's just squeezing out that little extra power, and it actually helps with the curve of the power band. So like it actually maintains the curve at high RPMs. So generally the way I shift, yes, it's like the optimal way to juice every little last horsepower out of the car, but the stock intake is still restrictive and it doesn't help me when I get up to those high RPMs. So if you aren't driving extremely aggressive like me, it's completely fine for you not to have a cold air intake. But like if you are exceeding like red line, you're probably gonna need a cold air intake. Or if you take it even, yeah, if you're exceeding red line, you're gonna need a cold air intake. It's not gonna like help tremendously, but at the same time, it pretty much is. It's gonna maintain that power curve. So this is the curve, okay? This is peak horsepower. And after that, you just kind of plateau a little bit. Actually, it's pretty drastic. It goes like that, but the shift point kind of brings it back there, so you're climbing again. But the reason behind cold air intake is it's gonna climb up, peak horsepower, it's gonna plateau, it's still gonna go down a little bit, but it's gonna maintain that peak a lot longer. So that's why I'm excited, and I'm gonna be excited for the front, so we're gonna transition till we get the cold air intake. You guys don't have to wait, I do. It's pretty shitty. Oh my god, my skin is so dry. I mean, my eyes look pretty though, but my skin is so dry. I look like a hobo. Yeah, that might help.
Hi, this is Liz. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Yeah, could I get the $5 red stick chicken?
The 4-piece for $5?
Let's take a time to look at the way they found my car. The little black Mustang. What? I don't even, what? It's not even little. Like, I mean, furthermore, why is this called stick chicken? Because none of it is even like in stick format. They just look like regular tenders. You know what? Whatever. Now, you know he's old. This is the most bone stock ass C7 you can possibly get. Like, literally. Okay, maybe you can do without the spoiler. No, I think they come with them in the factory. Regardless. You know he's old too, because you got the Stingray license plate. Whatever that thing is called around your license plate. The holder, yeah. So like when people start talking about Corvette, and Stingray, you know they're old then. Same thing with the Mustangs, even Camaro. Well, it's nighttime, so well, we're gonna have to do this tomorrow. There's always a cool addition. I remember when I got my my axle backs. I like it. Now I have a Roush, custom Roush exhaust. Cool.
I can take your call, I need FaceTime. Both the metro, took the baseline.
This morning, but like since there is no interior, the silencing factor and everything is pretty serious, so you can't hardly hear it. You might be able to hear it, I don't know, I haven't recorded and played it back yet. You'll see same time I see, I guess. Okay, I can hear it now. It seems like the more I drive, I can hear it a lot more, and I think this is a little bit more of a 5 horsepower peak. It's probably about close to 10. It keeps trying to break the tires loose now. Definitely quicker 0 to 60. It's like, it's more torque available to me. Yeah, more torque. And because of that, it's like more available power, more trying to break loose than, well, there really need to be, I guess. Try it one more time. Oh, yeah. It's holding that power there. I think it's due to that little adapter there, that little flex thing. I think the air kind of hangs there at high RPMs. So this is, all right, this would definitely probably get me down at a 10th or so, I would say, in a quarter mile. And this is not an exaggeration. This is like based on, I literally just installed this morning. I was just driving this morning. It's not my imagination. I'm just gonna say that much. And so there is some throttle response there. I am feeling some throttle response, just a little tap there. Like, it's definitely responsive, and I'm like, we're gonna actually see how much sound we can get out of this thing, you know? Because like the car, yeah, it sounds great from the outside, but like I can't really hear it from the inside. This mod was mainly for me because like I was unhappy getting in and hearing that same sad insulated V6 sound. I hated it. Like, I could hear the motor. Motor was predominantly V6. That exhaust, it's a whole big mix back there. So it's tricky. It's like the 7-cylinder, which doesn't actually exist. Think about that. No, first, I mean, your boy is hungry. It's 9. Could I get the red stick chicken?
Say it again.
The red stick chicken?
Red stick chicken?
Yes. Hold the front goddamn door. I just rolled the window down into the pool. That's right, I didn't before. It's a little chilly out, you know, sue me. But this thing is a lot louder with the window down, and especially going over a bridge, that was an enjoyable experience. Too much so for me to, you know, whip out my phone and start recording and crash, and you know, and I wouldn't really want to drive the car at all. But apparently it's supposed to give good gas mileage or something. I don't know. I'll let you guys know about that. I have no idea if it does, but it kind of spools like turbo. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more available torque there. So like every time I transition into gears, it used to have this kind of really prolonged whine, not like a whine, but like a before it changed gears. Let's hear that again. Didn't even really show it yet, but there it is. You've seen it plenty of times. Okay, so after tinkering and playing with it, right at peak torque is when you can hear and feel it the most. Let's try to do it a little bit. Right here. Slow down, do it again. There's no way you guys can't hear that on camera. I haven't even played it back yet, but I know. Oh, you gotta hear it. Corvette! He's still old though, it says. Stingray, so you know he's old! What the fuck? Definitely start off by saying, this is like my whole list of it. Ready? Get set? Let's go. Alright, so diving in depth to the cold air intake, literally there's more than a peak gain of 5 horsepower. No, that's not to say by itself my car is tuned and it does have a full exhaust on it, custom one if you will, and I feel like it has a really big thing to do with it. You need to have these supporting mods in place before you decide to get a cold air intake. Reason behind that being is because you're probably not gonna, this was the most enjoyable game. Like literally I can say that, like, aside from the tune, I felt this is cool because I already had all these other mods done to the car, and I drove around for an extended period of time without doing anything else to add more power to it. And then I did this. When you do that, you actually get a good feel of the car, what gains are happening, and I can definitely say to all the people that say cold air intakes don't do anything, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, but they definitely do. It might not be for every car, and it might not be for a near stock car. I don't have my manifolds ported. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I just feel like that's a little too extra for this car. I feel like this car should just be sticking to the normal mods that anyone can do without any unconventional ways, should I say, and that is okay. You know what I mean? So cold air intake, tune, full exhaust, pretty much that's all you need. And I don't get mad at people who are like, man, my car is this much better. Honestly, it feels like that. Just the sound experience alone from the soundtrack of this car is amazing. I'm gonna say that. My car does not sound like a V6. It does not sound like a V8, but it damn sure sounds good. I can say that. It is the best sounding V6 Mustang out there. Right, I don't know if I should put myself above or right next to that Brett Hetch guy. I have no freaking idea. His car sounds pretty gnarly too, but it sounds like a G37 on crack, which is not a bad thing. It's a super VQ noise that is not supposed to come from one of these motors, so that's a very interesting mix he took there. But definitely nice sounding car, one of the best sounding ones out there, period. And I know, call me mad, I'm not even subscribed to him, but I do know of him. It's just, it's one of those things. It's not even against anybody, it's just I don't really subscribe sometimes because I get overwhelmed. But I'm always watching everyone's videos, so no one get discouraged and say I don't watch your videos, because I do subscribe, I watch your videos, I go out of my way to search for your name rather than being subscribed and then still giving you the view. And when I watch something, you get full watch time. So be happy. Like, I'm watching your whole video. So don't be hating that I'm not subscribed. Anyway, sidetrack. Call Me Matt has a H-pipe and I have an X-pipe. His setup is very, very similar to mine, except for two differences. Am I naming them? No. If you want to find out, you go watch his videos and you go watch my old videos. That's what you're gonna do, okay? Support the channels, If you found this video helpful, please hit a like button, It really helps us. If you like this kind of content, or my content, period, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's cool, I'm happy. This is a good experience. There's more instant torque. You can definitely hear it building up around 3,000 all the way to about 4,200 RPM, which is the peak for my tune. I do need a couple revisions done to this. So just off of this one right now, I'm very impressed. It's nice. It's really cool. So do I say get it? Yes. Do I say get it first? No. It's enjoyable, but no. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some gas mileage gains, but you guys are going to stay with the vlog. You're going to figure it out anyway. But this has been Samstang. I enjoy this. I give it a 5 out of 5. Install was, it was easy, but it was annoying. It was really annoying. I didn't fuck with it. But anyway, like I said, it's Samstang. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's it.